episode of The Dragon's Lair. Um, Doing another book discussion, more or less. It's not really book review because you should never really review your own books. But on this one, it's actually really special because it also deals with an organization that I belong to, and I'm the head person of the organization out here in the Pacific Northwest, which is cool. At least the western Washington part of the Pacific Northwest. But before we get to the book, welcome. Thank you for returning. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, if you're new, please hit the bell icon, hit the thumbs up, and hit the subscribe button because they all help the channel grow. And I like to see the channel grow. I know I used to have 10,000, and then I didn't do videos for like a couple of months because I got busy and stuff, and I lost a lot of viewers. But you know what? That's fine. I plan on doing more videos of other things and my other hobbies and my collections and other things, and talk more about more of my books since I am a published author and have been for 20 years, 25 years, something like that. I don't remember when my first book was published. Been a long time. But the thing is I've actually been writing since I was 8. My first short stories were I don't remember. My first short stories were just short stories about things that I heard, and then I started writing stories about dealing with G.I. Joe characters, Garbage Pail Kids. Those were my bigger ones that I wrote for elementary school. And then I used to take poems and make parodies of them because I took Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven, and made more of a superhero poem out of it, because this is about around the time that The Punisher first came out and was introduced. At least to me, the first time I read The Punisher when I picked up issue number 1. So I used The Punisher as the main character, which is something I don't think you could do nowadays in school, because if you wrote about guns and shooting and explosions, they look at you like you're, wow, okay, we need to get him out of the school and protect the school. But back when I was growing up, that was not the case. So I'm glad I grew up in the 80s. I will never regret that. I'm glad I grew up in the 80s. But I do like modern times too, because I like having the technology to do what I need to, and not have to sit. When I first started, my first professional job as an adult was a research person for a museum and stuff, and I used to sit in the basement and have to do my own research. This was before the internet was huge and everything. So I had to do my own research, looking books, looking card catalogs and everything. But enough of that. I am glad that technology we have nowadays is good, because if I need to look up something or research it, I can research it and then look at a couple of places and look up online and then make sure it's all correct. But more on that later. Sorry, more tangents. But today's book is actually a handbook for an organization I belong to. This is our logo for the Pacific Northwest, Western Washington division of the Pacific Northwest, for the Real Men Wear Kilts organization that started in 2020. And this is the the member handbook that you can buy if you want to, just to check it out. I am building a Real Men Wear Kilts Pacific Northwest Region chapter website, but I'll still link it down below, but it's not completely up and running yet. It's got some information on it, but it's not completely formatted the way I want it, and things. But we'll link the main Real Men Wear Kilts organization and Facebook group. So if you're on Facebook, you can join them and then tell them where you are, and then they'll put you in contact with that region's chief. It's a real cool organization. We've gotten a couple of challenge coins from the main branch of the organization. We gotten kilt pins. Matter of fact, my sporn that I wear on my everyday kilt, my utility kilt, we've gotten kilt pins and kilt brooches made. This is one of the brooches that I put on the front end of my sporn. I'm not sure if they're still available, but if they are, you can always ask on the website. We wear kilts. We support the kilt community. We educate people on kilts. It's an organization built around kilts. The Real Men Wear Kilts. We promote the wearing of kilts, and I joined it because I've been wearing kilts for 12 years. 12 or 13 years. I think it's 12 years. I got rid of all my pants and just started wearing kilts. I have at least 13 utility kilts and 12 formal kilts. I will put a link down below, not just of the website of the Real Men Wear Kilts, but I'll put a link down of my kilted website that's connected to my actual website. I'll put a link down to the kilt part, so you can check out all the different tartans that there are. Check out how to wear kilts, which this book and my Celtic book actually will show you, and my Gentleman's Handbook that I'm finishing up writing, which will be published probably in a month or so. So come back and check that out. But I'll put a link down below of my published work, so you can check out if you want to buy the book. Because I will probably have it. Will have it on the Real Men Wear Kilts chapter website, but at the moment it's not. So I mean, and it goes into detail on the history of the chapter, members' expectation and roles. It's got some recipes for specific dinners like Burns Night Dinner, Burns Night Supper, Yule Fest Dinner. It's got community projects. It's got a kilt glossary and how to speak. All the different words that you would hear from a kilt, about kilts and stuff. A kilt glossary. Resources, forms and stuff. But yeah, no, this book is actually real simple. It's just the handbook for the Pacific Northwest branch of Real Men Wear Kilts, and I'm the chapter president. So I mean, I wanted to get a book organized and get the website organized so people can find it and read it and look at it and go, yes, I'd like to join. If you've never worn a kilt before, that's okay. There's a first time for everything. The kilt, the organization's tartan is actually the Brown Watch, which is cool. And I actually don't own a Brown Watch kilt yet. I do need to get one, which will probably be my next kilt to get. But please check it out. If you want, talk to people. Join the Facebook um, group. Talk around, ask questions, enjoy, have fun, and I'll see you all guys later.